Hi everyone, Nathan Hall here. We're trying something a little different today from our usual fiction reading and such. We're going to do a poem called La Hilandera. Curious if anyone knows what that means in Spanish. It's not a word used very often. So we're going to evaluate its ideas, learn some new vocabulary, some higher level stuff, talk about your own experiences in class. So a big part of this, we're going to reflect. We're going to think about something, what it means to you. Deliver a response. A little bit of summarizing, not very much, but the big thing we'll look at is metaphor. This is when we use to show another thing to suggest two things are similar. So one example, have you ever heard of people say the United States is a melting pot? That means all these cultures from over the world, the Chinese, the Irish, Italians, Mexican, Russian, all get mixed together into one culture. Another one, La Hilandera. What does this mean? Can you still find people who do it? The poem, by the way, it's translated from Spanish. I believe the poet was Argentinian. Might be Venezuelan, but I'm thinking Argentinian on this one. Alright, well, let's begin. Said the man to the weaver at her front door. Weaver, I am tired. I left my skin in the spines. My hands are bleeding, my soles are bleeding. In each hot stone I let a piece of my soul. I am hungry, I am feverish, I am thirsty. Life is bad. And the weaver answered, come in. So vocabulary, weaver, a person who makes cloth. Spines, ever see a cactus? Little pointy parts. Bleeding, blood comes out. Feverish, sick and hot. So that's one thing we'll talk about here. In each hot stone I let a piece of my soul. He's not literally doing that. Bit of a metaphor there. But this whole thing's also a metaphor. So then, to the man to the weaver. Weaver, I am tired. I am thirsty. Life is bad. There isn't path without spines. Weave a bandage. Cloth to cover his wounds. He wants his whole face covered. The weaver says, wait. So we'll talk about this in the live class and the questions below. Why does he want to be blind? In response, for your own experience. Big part of reading is connecting things to what you know. I'm sure everyone here has seen a good cactus. You can imagine a trail of cactuses that this guy just walked through. There isn't a path without spines. Again, a bit of a metaphor. That means there's no way he can go. He's not going to get hurt. So the weaver weaved till her hand bled, and she put the bandage on his eyes. But a few days later he said, where have you been? You haven't talked to me. And she said, I'm just here doing my weaving. I'm a weaver. What'd I do? So what she did that made him feel better? The blind man was crying. His tears soaked up. He sees the weaver and he realizes life is good again. He just needed a little time. So is the weaver really a person? Or is this a metaphor for what love does for someone? Life seems bad. You find someone who realize they care about you, find love with them, and so forth. So we'll talk about this in live class, critique, the use of metaphor, whether it was good or bad, and the vocabulary will show up, so be sure you know these words. Probably be right below, then you'll have a bigger writing as well. So that's our poem. We're going to go over a literary device, the metaphor. You'll hear this in your other English classes. We'll discuss this more in the live class and what it means. So please come if you can. That's it for now. I'll see you later. Goodbye.